Hey guys, my name is Brittany Dunn, and this is our last week discussion for PLL 493. So our last discussion is about what did we learn and what did we not know 8 weeks ago that we now know now. So to be quite honest, I definitely think I learned more than just 5 things that I didn't know 8 weeks ago. I had no really interest in public administration, didn't quite understand it, had no other knowledge, but definitely after taking this class, I have gained a lot more than I initially thought I'd even come out of this class with. I definitely have to say one thing that really stood out to me that I learned a lot more about is leadership and management skills, because not only is this more for public administration and everything we learn, but it definitely relates to real life, like my workload right now. So I definitely can use a lot of those things to manage other people, since I actually am a manager at work. So I definitely liked to be able to figure out how to become a better manager and to keep my work ethic well and up to the top, and to keep relationships with my employees at a good way, so we can continue to work better and make better products at the end. I think I would have to say the next important thing that I did learn was about how the most form of communication used is listening, because we definitely spend the most time speaking and listening. Um, some of the principles that I did learn about listening is having a reason or purpose, to suspend any judgment, initially resist any distractions, wait to respond, rephrase what you heard in your own words, and mention important themes and find meaning. And I feel like that's super important, because it's something we do daily, and obviously when talking to employees or um, other coworkers and managers and higher ups, something like that is you want them to know you are listening and understanding what it is you are saying, so the work can be established better. I would have to say the next thing that I definitely took out of this class that actually helps me in my real life and work would have to be leadership, because leadership involves more than just power and control, which is kind of what people with leaders are seen with. Um, you must know your own strengths and weaknesses as well as others, because as being a leader, if you fail in one aspect, you need to have people that can bring you up in that aspect, so they can show you how to maybe work through to get solutions, things like that. And you must have very good communication skills and be able to delegate others, um, by putting them in jobs that they specialize in certain areas, because they can get the job done very well, and things like that. I definitely would have to say the next thing that I would definitely like to explain to family members that I found interesting, and something that I did find surprisingly was Taylor's scientific method. Obviously founded by Frederick Winslow Taylor, but he established the principles of the scientific method in, I think, 1909, and it's really the study of the work process. And I think since my whole video has kind of been on work process, because it's something that you use daily, so it's something that I actually can use not just from in school, but in our real world. So they really just studied on how work was performed, and how it affected workers' productivity. His big thing, which is something that I find so interesting, is that he focused on how pushing people to work as hard as they could was just not effective, because it it doesn't you're not getting the best product in the end, because if you have people work for so long and motivate them to do good, you're going to get a good product. You don't just want to keep pushing people, because you keep pushing people and it's going to end up just blowing up in your face. And he also believed that since everyone is motivated by money, that his slogan was, then you didn't deserve the pay of someone who worked more productively and got things done, which in a sense is true. You don't deserve it at all. So that's something that I feel like I'm going to use more in my daily life, and be able to kind of like bring it in from my schoolwork. Okay guys, well that's the end of my video slash vlog. I really enjoyed this class, and thank you guys for watching and paying attention, and I really hope the rest of the semester goes great for you guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. Bye!